Ever since the revolution of the computers in the 80s and 90s, people have learned how to exploit them and use them to gain power for themselves.
In the beginning of the age of computers, hacking only really involved small things and you couldn't gain much. But nowadays, everything is done on computers and everything can be exploited.
From your home lights, blinds, and vacuum cleaners to things as important as your phones, computers, and even car controls.
It's not like figuring out how to exploit these devices was hard to discover either. Almost anybody can learn to hack as long as they have the right tools.
Hacking may not seem like a major problem, but just back in 2014, over 110 million Americans were hacked. This number has gone up over the years along with the accessibility of the internet.
There are many types of hacking attacks which all cause different effects. For example, DDoSing, viruses, and security breaches are all of the most basic attacks, but they all cause different effects.
DDoSing stands for Distributed Denial of Service, which makes a network, resource, or server unavailable to clients or users.
DDoS attacks can happen to anything: home security, gaming, business, and pretty much every website that has people using it.
Viruses are pretty much what the name states. They enter your computer through suspicious download or email and destroy your computer. People also use viruses as a way to track and collect info that they will later sell to people who will utilize it.
Some viruses are so destructive that they can destroy your computer forever.
The virus MyDoom is the most destructive virus to date, with the estimated cost of damage at $38.5 billion.
We want the president to make plans that will strengthen our nation's cybersecurity to keep those hackers out of our files. A couple months ago, the president election took place and Donald Trump became the president.
Many people are astounded about how Donald Trump won the election, while all the predictions stated Hillary would win.
Although President Donald Trump does not believe that Russia interfered with the votes, many people felt that the election was suspicious because of the landslide from the Electoral College.
Officials from the government even investigated the issue and discovered that Russians did interfere with the election.
Well, I'll let my GOP colleagues speak for themselves. I think on a very bipartisan basis, there's a tremendous level of concern about what the Russians did. And I think there's a broad recognition among our members that Russia is not our friend, and that we need to develop a response to the Russian measures going forward. I think that is very bipartisan.
This example is not small. After all, the basic foundation for our country was disrupted.
Moreover, the problem that is really worrisome is how weak our defenses are against these hackers.
If these hackers can get into the national voting system, what can't they get into?
Finish, within 90 days, we will be coming up with a major report on hacking defense. How do we stop this new phenomena, fairly new phenomena? Because the United States is hacked by everybody. That includes Russia and China and everybody.
There are many known hacking groups such as Poodle Corp, Anonymous, and Lizard Squad, to name a few.
These people hack into almost anything they can hack into: gaming servers, business softwares, ATM machines, even major websites like Facebook and credit card softwares.
One of the most infamous hacking groups is Anonymous, who supposedly hacked the Pentagon, attacked Visa, MasterCard, PayPal, and shut down websites belonging to ISIS.
Anonymous believes that they are doing the right thing by hacking into personal files and exposing businessmen, officials, and political figures.
The combined efforts of multiple people in the hacking groups, they can hack into almost anything.
Another popular target for hackers are social media websites and accounts.
More than 1.6 billion people in the world use social media, which is about 64% of the internet users.
1 in 10 of these people said they have been hacked on social media. Also, 2 out of 3 adults say they have been hacked on social media.
Thought of somebody hacking your social media account doesn't sound like much, but it's huge. Through social media, hackers can figure out a lot of personal information.
According to multiple sources, around 1.2 million people on a daily basis have their social media accounts hacked.
One way to stop intruders entering your social media account is by having two-step verification and not giving out personal information that you wouldn't want random strangers knowing.
We've already seen state actors like the People's Republic of China pursue widespread data theft from American computer networks. And intelligence experts believe that rogue nations like Iran and even independent groups like WikiLeaks are pursuing very aggressive measures to hack into our nation's power grid, our air traffic control systems, and individuals' personal financial records and other sort of records across the country. And I do believe we should be very concerned.
Hacking overall is an issue that the government and people should care more about.
So many people can be exploited through computers and have their lives turned on their head.
Hackers themselves are trying to tell the government to refine their defenses by showing how easy it is for people in the government to be hacked.
If this problem continues, eventually the hackers may grow far beyond the government's control.
Either way, hacking nowadays is definitely a serious problem, and in an instant our lives could be turned around.
Thank you for watching, and try to be careful out there. On the internet, you never know what or who might be out there to get you.